everyone, I am Nur Adila Aziz from University Malaya. Here, I would like to present my research paper entitled Engineer's Design of Swimming Pool. Introduction. Concrete is a common material used in swimming pool structure. However, the design of concrete must able to carry load capacity of water, meets all the requirements and prevent from structural failure. Thus, a waterproofing is a must to keep the structure from any different waterborne. Then, the problem statement is leaking of swimming pool can be a major problem that leads to major structural damage or interfloor leakage for the strata buildings such as condominium. Aim of my research is to identify the best practice that should be implemented in design of swimming pool and to understand the issues surrounding various reports of leaking defect. Thus, the objectives are to identify the design standard local and international for swimming pool, determine the typical failure of swimming pool in Malaysia, to identify the local practices design of swimming pool, and lastly, to recommended practice to ensure the durability of the swimming pool design in Malaysia. Move to the literature review. Concrete is a combination of cement, aggregate, and water. The process of setting and hardening of concrete starts with stiffening, then initial setting time to final setting time before it starts to harden. Therefore, there are two types of concrete tests, which are slump test is to identify the workability of concrete. And the cube test is for the compressive strength of concrete according to the grade of concrete and the period of 7 or 28 days. According to the BS standard 8007, Section 2 and C is referred for the design of swimming pool. A few elements that has been recommended in this standard, but I just wanted to highlight in section sheet 6, the cube strength should not less than 35 Newton per mm square. Then, move to the waterproofing system is suitable for the design of swimming pool are cementitious or fluid apply system. The methodology for this research are mixed method where the secondary data is from literature review and primary data from the questionnaire survey, interview, and case study observation. The data collected from the questionnaire survey then is analyzed using descriptive analysis (SPSS), while case study observation analyzed in inferential analysis. Lastly, interview is analyzed using thematic analysis. Then all the data is analyzed qualitatively and quantitatively to draw a conclusion. So, this is the overview of the questionnaire survey respondent from the consultant engineer. The total respondent number is 8. 2 of them are experienced in design of swimming pool. The rest is unexperienced, so that they just answer the survey according to their knowledge and opinion. Next, the interview question for the facility management of that building. The case study of the research are 3 elements: Cat Gateway Resident, V Hotel and Resident, Puchong Mas Resident, and lastly Villa 1003. The swimming pool for this case study is suspended. For finding research objective RO1, BS has recommended to use grade 35 of concrete. USA and Australia recommended to use higher grade of concrete. Indian standard was recommended to use grade 25. For RO2, as for the literature review, any structure exposed to water must have waterproofing. If there is a defective waterproofing, then it can cause moisture leaking and other major defects. Based on the survey, the most of the issue and problem for post-construction is leaking than cracking. The summary of the defect is shown in the table. Thus, the first case study is 3 elements, which leaking and efflorescence of floor is the defect. Second, Cat Gateway Resident, rising dam. Then V Hotel and Resident, growth of algae and rising dam. Next, Puchong Mas Resident, crack around the column. Lastly, Villa 1003, growth of algae, crack, lost adhesion of tile. This one is also the crack below the swimming pool, which is the car park area. In overall, the concrete grade is used or suggested is grade 30 and above. Then the cementitious system of waterproofing is the most suggested. For RO4, use the concrete grade 30 and above is better. Conclusion: the design of swimming pool are important to ensure the building sustain within the serviceability period. The last one is the reference of the research. Thank you.